Yo, PanDaddyPower here, with a great story that will captivate you. Come closer. Last time I was walking down the street when I saw a big Apple store. I decided to enter the all-glass store with a big apple on it and check what cool things I could find here. I was like, okay, now, what kind of very expensive gadget I'm gonna buy that will become totally useless after 1 month? The security guy at the front of the building opened the door. I was like a prince going back to his palace. A girl came to me and started to talk about technology. I was dreaming. Did you already notice how they are choosing people working at the Apple store? They're always cute in their blue crows, so every time they pronounce a tech word like USB key or HDMI cable, they look nice and smart. Anyway, everything was super clean in the shop, no dust at all, like if all gadgets were freshly received from Apple production plants in the morning. I was curious about this very small thing lying under a big glass, by the name Apple Watch Series 6. This small object was catching all my attention, a kind of magic was escaping from it. I tested it and I fell in love. Surprisingly, during the test I did, I made some weird decisions. For instance, I had so much difficulty tapping anything on screen because of the small screen and because of my fingers that look like sausage. I ended up tapping and launching the app next to the one I wanted to launch at first. I don't know if it was due to the Apple vendor standing beside me explaining all that technical stuff or the white walls surrounding me, but I finally convinced myself that I would go along with it. When I came back home, back to my reality, without white walls and just my blue walls behind, I decided it was time to do an honest test far away from Apple land. Also, I wondered if it's a good time to buy this watch, knowing it has been released for almost a year and that a new model is coming this fall. Let's review this gizmo together. I don't want to sound like an angry guy, but first thing that annoys me is the fact that you buy this product between $399 US and $1,250 US, depending on features you want, like LTE or titanium material, and they are not able to design a box that fits correctly into the bag they give you. Look at this, the box protrudes from the bag. At that point, I can just hold a sign saying I just bought an Apple Watch last model. Come and steal me, guys. In my honest opinion, when you buy a luxury product like this one, it's an important detail. As you can see, it's a brand new box, so I will ask my assistant, Christina, to open the box and slowly show us what we've got there. First, you will find the watch itself, this little case here, and the associated cable. For your information, we've got a 40mm case here on screen. It's the aluminum version. We'll see later in this video the 3 different materials we have for this watch. The cable is the standard lightning cable, but the difference is that you've got a magnetic wireless charging station, so your watch will stick naturally to the charging pad. Also, let's thank Christina for trying to do her best to remain in the shooting frame. Then you've got the bracelet. The one you see here on screen is the 40mm graphite Milnes loop. The first time you've got to plug the bracelet into the watch. As shown by Christina, it's not a big deal. Later in the video, we will see what strap models are proposed to you when you buy the watch. Also, you can reuse the old straps you already have with an old Apple Watch, if the size is the same, like an old 40mm watch to a new 40mm watch model. This information is not pointless, okay? Look at what they did with the iPhone charger connectors when they released the Lightning connector. It's usual for Apple to change the rules and break the compatibility chain, and now I am always suspicious when a brand new gizmo is released from Apple's facilities, because no matter what your opinion is on their products, in terms of user experience, performance, productivity, gaming or whatever, a thing is absolutely sure and incontestable. Apple's products are the most expensive gizmo around, and you have to consider everything surrounding what you will buy. For instance, let's say you've already got a 40mm Apple Watch Series 5 and you consider buying the 44mm Series 6. You will have to consider buying a new strap. Also, even if I won't show you in this video how to set it up,
Eventually, you do plan to have an Apple Watch demonstration on your Apple Watch videos, right?
Hello? Hello?
I really hate that man.
The Apple Watch Series 6 comes with the GPS option minimally, but there is a model with LTE feature, which is equipped with an eSIM card slot. Okay, now let's jump into the specifications, features, and compare them with some other or older models. I will show you directly from the Apple website because they are manufacturing their products, so they are in the best position to know them, I hope. Here we are. We have three models here. We have the Series 6 Small Edition and Series 3. Here on the Series 6 and the Small Edition version, we have two kind of models like the GPS plus cellular and the GPS alone. For the Series 3, it's only the GPS here. If we go to the section Quick Look, we can see that the Series 6 Small Edition are proposed in the 44mm or 40mm case size, and for the Series 3 we have 42 and 38. We have the always-on Retina display for the Series 6, and for the other one it's Retina display. For the water resistance windproof, it's the same for the free model, 50 meters. On the Series 6 you have the Blood Oxygen app, the ECG app. For the free model you have the high and low heart rate, you have the irregular heart rhythm notification, the emergency SOS. The international emergency calling is available on Series 6 and Small Edition, as long as the fall detection, available cellular connectivity, and the support for a family setup. I will explain you all that stuff later in the video, so stay tuned. You have the compass on the Series 6 and Small Edition and an always-on altimeter, not the case for the Series 3, but it's the case for Series 6 and Small Edition. For the key differences, I just want to show you that it's not a very big difference. We are talking here about millimeters, so don't freak out with that. We have here the always-on Retina display, and here the different sizes. As you can see, the 44mm is that size. Here you have the 40mm, and if we are looking at the 38mm case, you can see the difference between the three sizes here. So as I said before, I wanted to show you like the different materials you can have with the different models here. So the Series 6 is the one that is coming with the most different materials. So we can see here we have the aluminum, the stainless steel, and the titanium. The aluminum here is coming with silver, space gray color, gold color, blue color, and the red color, which is a special model here. For the stainless steel, we have silver, graphite, and gold. And for the titanium, we have titanium and space black. For the Small Edition here, we have only the aluminum like Series 3, but we have one more color here. We have the silver, the space gray, and the gold, and it's the same for Series 3, excepting that the gold is not available on this model. For the health and wellness, so we have the Blood Oxygen and ECG on the Series 6 model, and for the Small Edition and Series 3, we have the heartbeat check. Concerning the safety and emergency, you have the fall detection and emergency SOS, and you have only emergency SOS on the Series 3 here. Then you've got the bands. So for the bands or bracelet, you have everything here. You have mainly the braided solo loop, which is very great, a little bit expensive, 100. Here you have the solo loop, less expensive, with a specific material here, a stretchable liquid silicone rubber. Pretty class, pretty nice. You have the sport band with these colors here available, the sport loop at $50. You have the International Collection sport loop. You have specific brands like Nike who are designing also the different straps for the Apple Watch. So the Nike sport band. You have the Nike Sport Loop, you have the leather, a little bit more expensive. You have the Hermes Jumping Single Tour, crafted, textile, woven, etc. You have an Hermes leather, stainless steel, and it's pretty much that. You have different, I would say, models here. The one which is the more expensive seems to be this one, the Space Black Link bracelet. As a common rule, we can rely on the assumption that every new released model gets faster and has more features. It's a universal idea, applying normally to any IT product lifecycle, that we can couple with the famous rule of retro-compatibility, supposed to guarantee you that the new models can minimally handle existing features in the previous models, even if sometimes there could be some exceptions. To sum up, the biggest differences are that the Series 5 and newer have a screen which is always on all day and night as you wear it, and that the Series 4 and newer use a screen with rounded corners that fills most of the watch face, while the others use a smaller, square screen that's squeezed into the rounded corner case with much larger borders all around it. The graphics are all brilliant and make the best use of the little screens on every Apple Watch, and the Series 4 and newer screens are much bigger, helping everything displayed to be much more legible and also helping displaying more things on a given face. All screens are as bright, 1000 nits maximum, except for the oldest Series 1 and first generation Apple Watch, which were only 450 nits maximum. All dim automatically indoors and at night. Okay, now let's see how it goes when we are using it. To be as close as possible to my day-to-day usage, I won't ask Christina to do a demo, and I will use it myself directly. First, my fear of not accurately tapping on the small icons displayed on the screen wasn't totally justified. The small ring on the side helps you make icons bigger. So at some point, my big sausage fingers are not a stake anymore, and I'm now really comfortable using them. I was able to navigate better than I thought at first, but I wouldn't say that it's as easy as an iPhone, for instance. The most notable feature of the Apple Watch Series 6 is the blood oxygen sensor. It was a particularly timely feature because pulse oximeters have been in high demand due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The watch's operating system is powered with Apple's S6 silicon chip, and it has a dual core processor with up to 20% faster performance. Apple reports that the Watch Series 6 maintains its 18-hour battery life. The Apple Watch Series 6 offers a number of health and fitness features, including sleep tracking, automatic and washing detection, new workout types, and an overall focus on customers' well-being. Users can take on-demand measurements when they are still, and the watch will also do periodic background measurements while they are inactive, including during sleep. All data is visible in the Health app. For instance, a user can track trends over time to see how their blood oxygen level changes. As I told you before, the Apple Watch Series 6 has an always-on altimeter setting, so a user can see elevation changes on a hike, for example, in real time. Users can measure their blood oxygen saturation, which represents how much oxygen is carried by red blood cells from the lungs to the rest of the body, from the watch wherever they are. The Apple Watch Series 6 also features an ECG app that the company said can generate an ECG similar to an electrocardiogram. Now, I will talk about new features that WatchOS 8, scheduled to be released in this fall, is bringing to the Apple Watch Series 6. With WatchOS 8, Wallet brings more contact-free ways for users to access the places and things they care about seamlessly and securely. First announced at the Apple Worldwide Developers Conference in 2020, ultra-wideband support brought the digital car keys feature for the Apple Watch users, allowing them to unlock their car from a distance and start it from the driver's seat. In fall 2021, users will also be able to add keys for their home, office, and hotel to Wallet and use their Apple Watch to unlock. Later in 2021, in participating US states, users can add their driver's license or state ID to Wallet. Select TSA checkpoints will be the first place users can begin using their digital ID, according to Apple. Apple also redesigned the Home app in WatchOS 8. The app now offers more convenient access to accessories and scenes needed in a particular moment, and the ability to control accessories by room, said Apple. Users with a HomeKit-enabled camera can now see who's at the door from their wrist. Apple Watch users can also use the intercom feature to broadcast a message throughout the home or to individual rooms via HomePod, HomePod Mini, or other personal devices. Other notable updates that WatchOS 8 will bring to Apple Watch Series 6 include sleeping respiratory rate. Now, the Apple Watch Series 6 with WatchOS 8 will monitor users' time asleep, heart rate, blood oxygen, and sleeping respiratory rate, which is the number of breaths per minute, using a built-in accelerometer. Users can view this information along with trends over time in the Health app on iPhone. Portraits, watch face, and photos. WatchOS 8 introduces new ways to view and engage with users' favorite photos right from their wrists. Apple's new Portraits Watch Face brings portrait photos shot on iPhone to Apple Watch with an immersive, multi-layered effect, intelligently recognizing faces in photos and cropping in to highlight the subject, explained Apple. The Photos app has also been redesigned, offering users new ways to view and navigate collections, memories, and featured photos via Apple Watch. Photos can also be shared through messages and mail with the new Share Sheet feature. Messages and contacts. WatchOS 8 offers new tools in messages. Users can combine the use of Scribble, dictation, emoji, or select from hundreds of trending GIFs, all within the same message. For dictated messages, users also have the option to edit presented text. WatchOS 8 also brings the Contacts app to Apple Watch so users can easily browse, add, edit, and share contacts directly from the app. The Focus feature is a powerful set of tools available in iOS 15 to help users reduce distraction and be in the moment. According to Apple, now Focus is available on WatchOS 8. Apple Watch Series 6 will automatically align with Focus in iOS, so notifications from people and apps are filtered based on the user's current activity. Multiple timers. Apple Watch Series 6 can now set multiple timers and be given a specific label using Siri. Example, laundry timer or cooking timer. Assistive Touch. Designed to support Apple Watch users with upper body limb differences. This feature enables one-arm usage of Apple Watch by sensing simple hand gestures to allow interaction without touching the display. With built-in motion sensors, users can answer incoming calls, control a on-screen motion pointer, and surface an action menu that can access Notification Center, Control Center, and more. Devices. On Apple Watch Series 6, users can locate tagged items using Find My Network. The new Find Devices app helps users locate lost Apple devices that are signed in using the same Apple ID. The Music app has been redesigned and now allows users to share songs, albums, and playlists through messages and mail. Users can also enjoy music and radio all in one place. Weather. The app now supports severe weather notifications, displaying government alerts about certain severe weather events. The app also features next hour precipitation alerts and updated complications. Finally, people talk a lot about family setup. But what the heck is family setup? Apple debuted a new family setup feature so parents can set up managed Apple Watches for children and other family members who don't have iPhones. Parents can also manage which contacts their kids can communicate with and set up location alerts, as well as a Do Not Disturb mode when they are in school. In addition, WatchOS 7 already offers features for older adults, such as a simplified onboarding and configuration process and an extra large watch face to display the time. At the Apple Worldwide Developer Conference in June 2021, Apple announced that Family Setup will now include the ability to add transit cards from Hong Kong, Japan, and select China mainland and US cities. Calendar and Mail also now include the option to add a Google account. Also, what is Apple One? The company is bundling some of its services under a new plan called Apple One. There are 3 tiers for the subscription service. An individual plan comes with iCloud, Apple Music, Apple Arcade, and Apple TV Plus and starts at $14.95 per month. A family plan costs $19.99 per month and can be shared with up to 5 family members. Finally, the Premier subscription service costs $29.95 per month and includes these services plus news and fitness subscriptions and increases storage to 2 terabytes. The new service is available this fall on a 30 days free trial basis. What is Apple's Fitness Plus service? Apple will roll out a new subscription-based service called Fitness Plus later this year for use with the Apple Watch. Fitness Plus offers 10 types of virtual workouts, music, and improved fitness tracking features. Many of the workouts requires dumbbells or no equipment at all. Each week a new, wide variety of workouts will be delivered. The fitness service expands its offering in WatchOS 8 with picture-in-picture support and new filtering options. With WatchOS 8, users can now stop and start an in-progress workout on any device. The service was designed with privacy in mind and nothing is stored, the company said. Fitness Plus is $9.99 per month or $79.99 per year. The first 3 months are free. Now is coming the famous question that forces you to stay up to the end of the video. Should I buy the Series 6 knowing the Apple Watch 7 is coming this fall? It's a great question. The answer is it depends. I'm kidding, I will try to give you a better answer. As usual with Apple's product, we are facing rumors. One of the last rumors concerning the Apple Watch 7 points to a new built-in blood glucose reader, but it seems those rumors have since fizzled. The truth is that even if some rumors concerning Apple generally become real, there is always a risk that some of them are just fake. So in the end, what will trigger a buy of the Apple Watch 6 is your level of patience. Can you wait for the next Apple Watch? If yes, wait. If no, like you need it right away because you are super excited to get the gizmo, or you need it because you travel a lot or for your work, then go ahead and buy it. On my side, I would wait a little bit. To finish this review, I will give you now the different price combinations depending on the watch materials you choose and the features, along with a sum up of the band's prices. Hope you enjoyed this video. Has been a long time since I wanted to do this video about the Apple Watch. And now it's done. I'm really satisfied. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. I would appreciate it for sure. See you for other adventures.